We might already be live. Are we? Let's see if we are. I think we are. I certainly think we are. Yeah. Sorry for the early start, or congratulations to the early start, depending on if it's a good thing or not for you. Welcome to Nakameguro, where I left you yesterday after my stream. Kind of ironic that I continue today's stream from here too, but yeah, I decided to do so because it's a nice evening and I happen to find myself having pancakes here with my wife just a little while ago. So instead of hopping on the train to central Tokyo as initially planned, I decided to start today's walk here and walk along the river, and then we'll see where we will end up after that. But for now, yeah, let's go. It is currently almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in Japan, and the sun is about to set. I know that you all care a lot about the weather. It's 11 degrees and it is quite yeah, it's been a very nice day. Another one of those, you know. Is the river still drained? That's a good question, Jeffrey. That's a good question. Let's see. Yep, it certainly is. It certainly is. So yeah, I've been actually spending the entire day here in this area. I was meeting an old friend for some coffee and park hopping. Oh, here they have coffee to go. Too bad I just had a cup. Otherwise I wouldn't mind having another one. But I think I've filled my coffee quota for today. So we are more likely looking at a beer break maybe at some point today. So I plan to walk for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours or so. Get the whole transition to evening and then walk around little for a while when it's dark as well. So I think this will be a good one. Oh, this part of the river is not drained though. It's just from here that they're doing some sort of, I don't know, some sort of construction work or something. Already a little over 100 people. Great. So I'm actually not really sure where to walk after following the river for a while. Basically the options I can think of are to head down towards Sangenjaya and maybe Shimokitazawa, or I could just instead head to Shibuya. Maybe a night evening walk in Shibuya. I don't think I've done one of those in a very long time. So maybe that would be a nice thing to do today. Yeah, Jeffrey, sorry. I've had too many coffees today already, so I'm afraid I won't have another one. How was the pancake? Yeah, good question. It was good. It was good. Yeah, some of you saw the massive pancake that I shared with my wife and daughter. I posted a photo of it on Twitter. It was good. It was exactly the kind of sugary boost I needed, together with a cup of coffee, in order to get genki enough for this stream. Today is Yurika Momo Line 1 walk anniversary. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that, but makes sense. Yeah, maybe I should do it one more time then, because that was such a great walk. I would love to do that again. Pancake with guacamole. No, it was not guacamole. It was pistachio ice cream. That was good. Could have been more ice cream though. considering the size of the pancake. The pancake to ice cream ratio was a little bit skewed, I think. Those trees looks astonishing. Then you should see this place in a couple of months when they're actually in bloom. Now it's just like quiet, like the trees are all looking dead and a bit sad, if you ask me. But yeah, during the cherry blossom season, of course, this is one of the most famous cherry blossom viewing spots in all of Tokyo, I think. So it is beautiful here. Time weather check. Already did that. But it's been a very nice day. It's currently 11 degrees, so quite warm. A few degrees warmer than yesterday. And blue skies. Blue clear skies. I watched the Eureka Moment line and was struck of how much it doesn't look like the rest of Tokyo. Yeah, that area is kind of weird and quite different from my usual stomping grounds. Those artificial islands in the Tokyo Bay have quite a different vibe to them. You know. The signal is Genki. It is, yeah. Signal is Genki. My voice is not Genki. Not the Genki voice yet. But who knows? If you don't behave, maybe my Genki voice will come out. But yeah, every time I come to Nakameguro, it strikes me how many nice shops and cafes there are around here. That really explains why this area of Tokyo is so popular. And while we're walking here down the river, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to let's see, now I got a brain freeze because I just read the name of someone else and that made me very confused. Sorry, I'm sure getting old. Bit of a wonder. There we have it. Bit of a wonder. Sorry about that. But yeah, a big thank you to Bit of a Wonder because he is a mega supporter of my channel. And thanks to the help from people like him, I can keep taking you on these walks again and again, almost every day here in Tokyo. So thank you, Bit of a Wonder, for your long-term support. If you haven't already, you should check out his channel. It's linked in the video description. He also does walking videos, but from beautiful places all over the United States. So quite different from my channel. You know what? I think I will actually take a turn here and head up this hill, because there's actually a nice park not too far away from where we are now. A park with a nice view, where we might be able to catch a few of the last rays of sunlight. Wouldn't that be nice? I think the reason why I'm a little bit slow today is because actually last night was quite rough. The phones here in Tokyo kept buzzing all through the night, sending out warning messages about an incoming tsunami, which doesn't really happen. I don't think it has ever happened during all my years in Tokyo that we've had a tsunami warning in effect for the Tokyo region. But yeah, because of that volcano eruption in Tonga yesterday, there was actually tsunami waves hitting parts of Japan. So as far as I know, there hasn't been any reports about serious damage, so that's good. But yeah, it was enough to trigger the alarms, and there was certain areas I think had waves up to 3 meters, which is quite high, especially when we're talking about violent tsunami waves hitting the coastal areas. Yeah, I posted that on Twitter too, but there was like, I don't know, we have so many phones at home, so as soon as we switched one off, then there was another one going on. It was part of this national warning system, which is usually used for earthquakes, but also has a tsunami component to it. I think there were tsunami warnings on the west coast of the US as well last night. Yeah, California. That's crazy. But yeah, I haven't heard any reports about actually serious damage yet. But yeah, the satellite images of that eruption were really unbelievable. That's right, Brad. It looked like how I would imagine when a comet hits the Earth. So I think if we go up here to this park, we might have a nice sunset view. Let's see. So now we're in this park, which is kind of between Daikanyama and Nakameguro, called Saigo no Mori Koen, I think. Let me check. I believe this is Saigo no Mori Koen. Saigoyama Park. It is. Do we have earthquake insurance? Yes, we do. Well, I think this park is quite good for plane spotting as well. Unfortunately, the weather is a bit hazy today, actually. If that wasn't the case, we would probably have a good view of Mount Fuji from up here, I would believe. But unfortunately, yeah, it's not clear enough for that. Or no, all I can see is some distant clouds. Seems like a popular photo spot. There's lots of people taking photos here. But yeah, I think I will head down to Shibuya from here, and we can walk around there once it gets dark. I think that will be fun. Oh. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. I see, Jenny. You actually did a simulation of an asteroid hitting the Earth. I see. Let's hope that won't turn into reality anytime soon. So let's see. Let me check which direction I should walk. I'm not super familiar with the streets around here, so I have to take a little sneak peek at my maps. But yeah, looks like this way. Okay, now I know where we are. Okay, good. Oh, that's a sharp looking house. Okay, sorry, I got a little bit distracted there looking at the map. But yeah, I will head towards Shibuya. And in the meantime, you can probably enjoy yourself by figuring out which flight this is. Shibuya is over there. Yeah, there's lots of interesting back streets around here. Like I said, this is one of a very exclusive residential area, which I guess you can probably tell by looking at some of the houses. But it is quite nice to stroll around these streets. I don't come here very often though. Maybe I should. It's quite the contrast from Shibuya, that's for sure. There's some really nice late afternoon sunlight, kind of giving off some pretty good anime vibes in this light, don't you think? George, you're so strict. No maps allowed. It's an adventure. Yeah. Okay, I will just look at the maps sneakingly without telling you about it then. Which area are you in right now? I'm somewhere between Daikanyama and Shibuya, I think. As for the exact address, not sure actually, but maybe let's see. We should get find some signs. Yes, Michael, I do not watch anime much myself, but doesn't mean that I'm entirely disconnected to what anime look like. So this area is called Aobadai, which is interesting. There's a lot of Aobadai in Tokyo actually. This is one of them. Looks like the signal around here is not stellar, but I hope we didn't have any major interruptions. So I think if we go down this way, we will get to Daikanyama station. But we are not going that way. We're going this way, which will take us more towards Shibuya. Have I seen or used negative photo scanners? Yeah, I've owned a couple of those, but that was a long time ago. I think last time I owned one was maybe about 20 years ago or so. Before digital cameras was good enough and affordable enough for me to use. But these days, no, I do not shoot much film, so it would not make sense for me to own one, but they're quite fun though. And I probably have an old couple of old boxes of unscanned negatives somewhere in Sweden. That would be quite interesting to revisit with a scanner. Exactly, there's many Aobadai in Japan. Do I still have my film cameras? I have a few film cameras, yeah, but I basically never use them. But actually, just before this stream, me and my wife were talking about maybe we should pop a roll of film into one of them and use that to take some photos of our daughter every now and then, because it's kind of, I don't know, film photos have a nice character to them, and it would be nice to have some analog photos of her from her childhood as well, not only like digital photos only. By the way, sorry, I think I forgot to pin the FAQ. Let me do that now. No, sorry Asante, I don't know which, like these days, which one to get. I have no idea. Back in the days when I got mine, it was, I think, either Epson or Canon was the brands to get. But yeah, like I said, that was like 20 years ago. So that has most likely changed since then. So down this way is Shibuya. Not many scanners left. Yeah, probably not. I guess the demand is not what it used to be. So over here we have Dogenzaka, which is the slope that leads down to Shibuya Crossing. Takematsu, you are having soy sauce butter taste pasta. That sounds good actually. Sounds quite nice. So many airplanes. Difficult to believe that there's a travel ban going on. So yeah, just a few more minutes and we will be down in the busy part of Shibuya. Oh, look at this big Fugu pufferfish. That's an interesting sign. What do you think? Does this look inviting to you? Does this make you hungry? Want to go inside and eat? Wow. They're not very Genki. Yes, some of you seem to think it looks tempting. Interesting, yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent to Fugu. It's not bad, but it's not great either. If you ask me. Aren't they poisonous? Yes, they can be. Or they are if you don't know how to prepare them correctly. They can be deadly. But from what I've learned, or from what people have told me, is that the ones they actually serve at restaurants, they are often farmed or like safe in terms of poison. But there are accidents happening every year, usually with people who try to cook it at home. Thank you, Jenny, for the beer money. That should come in handy. I am kind of craving a beer. This noise. Oh, one of those obnoxious trucks maybe. Is it really worth risking your life to eat a fish? I don't think people see it like that. But yeah, preparing it at home seems like a pretty bad idea, unless you are really sure about what you're doing, I guess. So finally, I don't think it's, I think that truck is just doing some commercial for some CD or something. So many tall buildings next to each other. Oh, that's a cool view when the plane is passing right above us. They're not attached to each other now. I think that probably would not be safe from a earthquake standpoint. So there are small gaps between the buildings. Sometimes really, really small though, like here. If there's even a gap between those, I don't know. But in general, there are, like here, you can see there's a gap. But it's not, I can almost stretch my hand across. That's how close the buildings are together. We just passed 400 viewers, yay! Wonderful. Welcome everyone. Just have to hit the 30-minute mark of this walk. So yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely sure where to go today. I think I will just play it by ear, but maybe a beer break relatively soon could be a good thing to boost my creativity. I just passed an opportunity for KFC. Don't even start. What I think about Mossburger? They're okay, but I think Freshness Burger is better. So we are almost at Shibuya crossing. It's one of the many entrances to Shibuya station. It's down here. But I think we are heading down to Shibuya crossing. And then after that, yeah, I don't know. Where should I have my beer? Lee Kremer, you missed the first 35 minutes of this walk if you just joined. But I think you will have another hour or so to go, so I think you're fine. I think you're fine. Do I go to the cinema often? No, I do not. I almost never go to the cinema actually. I rarely have the time to watch movies, or rather I have different priorities, like going on walks and live streaming my walks. That's basically what I do whenever I have some time to spare. And time to spare is quite rare in my life. How can I speak English so fluently? I don't know. I think most Swedish can speak English quite fluently. Would it be fun to walk the back streets to Shimokitazawa from here? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's walk the back streets to Shimokitazawa from here. I think that can be a great idea, actually. Let me just take a look at the map. If it's true that all Western movies are dubbed, here in Tokyo we usually have the option to watch them with subtitles or dubbed. But maybe in other cities, smaller cities, maybe that option is not so common. I'm not sure. So anyway, let me just check the map here. Sorry, George. I know that you don't want me to, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, I think, let's see. Google says 45 minutes to Shimokitazawa. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good distance, time-wise, quite suitable. So in that case, I'm actually kind of heading back this direction. I will take a slightly different route though. So let's walk down this way for a little while, and then I will take the back streets and walk back to Shimokitazawa direction. Thank you, Lee Kremer, for the super chat. Thank you so much. そうですね。ここから下北沢の方に行きたいと思います。Thank you, Break Fund. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much. Yeah, finally, a few super chats. It was very quiet on the super chat front in the beginning of this stream. Happy to see that some of you are starting now. Thank you so much. As always, it's the support from my viewers that keeps this channel going, so it means everything. always a bit wary when I walk these streets because there's so much, it's always music being played here, and that can be a bit problematic for copyright reasons. So maybe I should just keep on talking, and maybe that will make it a bit more difficult for YouTube to take notice. I don't know, usually like Japanese music is not that problematic, so I think we're fine, but you never know. You never know. Is there a rule to wear a mask in Japan? No, there's no rule to wear a mask in Japan. Never has been, and I don't think there ever will. Not like a general rule. There are like requests by certain shops that you should wear it, and maybe on certain public transport. Not sure, but I don't think a rule is necessary here because people wear them anyway. Support you with virtual emotions. That's fine too. Another way to support is to click the like button if you haven't already. That's pretty simple to do. Just takes a few seconds of your time, and it means a lot to me. So please consider doing so if you do indeed enjoy joining me on these walks. Is it cold? No, I don't think it's cold. It's it was colder like a week ago or so. This week is not so cold. Today it's the warmest day in quite some time. There's a cat cafe. I should bring my daughter to one soon. What's the weirdest place I've ever been to? Weirdest place I've ever been to. Good question. I don't know. Probably not in Japan. Depends. There's so many different kinds of weird. If you walk so much like this, what kind of shoes do you wear? That is indeed a common question. I wear pretty generic sneakers. These ones are kind of nice because they're a bit grippy. I don't know, it's a bit difficult to shoot, but that was quite good, especially a few days ago when there was like ice everywhere. So I'm quite happy with these. I'm the kind of person who wears one pair of shoes until they fall apart, and then I buy a new pair. I don't have like several different shoes that I circulate. Or well, I guess I do. I have a few like hiking boots lying around at home, but I basically never use those. Oh, we're well over 500 years now. Nice. Welcome everybody. Let me know if you're a new viewer, if you're watching this channel for the first time. It would be very interesting to hear who you are and how you found my channel and where you're from. This is actually a good place for beer. But I think I'm not sure if I can take one with me from there. Probably would have to drink it inside. Back in the residential area. I'm heading towards residential areas. I think around here there's mostly shops still in these buildings, but some apartments too. but as I'm heading further down this way, we will have more and more residential areas coming up. But yeah, this little back street actually has a ton of good restaurants. Did you hear that Rambolite is looking for collaborators to walk Tokyo? No, I saw a tweet from him mentioning something about that, but yeah, that's all I know. It would be fun to go on a walk with him though. Maybe I should shoot him a message and see if he's up for that. Martin Chua, thank you so much for the super chat. So I think I will head up this direction now, which will take us more towards Shimokitazawa. If I continue walking this way, I will end up at Yoyogi Hachiman, which is not really where I want to be heading. But I think I can cross here soon. There we go. This is also a very, very exclusive residential neighborhood up here. I'm near Haneda Airport. Not really, no. I mean, near is relative, but I think you can look on Google Maps and see. I'm close to Shibuya now. Haneda is not really that close to here. So let me bring up the map again. I'm basically walking a little bit in a circular route now, kind of heading back the direction where I started, somewhat. Over here you can actually see some of the high-rises in Shinjuku. That's the Park Tower where Park Hyatt is located. And this is the Tokyo Opera City near Hatsudai Station. But yeah, I will continue heading this way. Happy house. Yeah, that new development right on top of the old train tracks. It's pretty cool. I've been there many times on my streams already, but I think I'm not sure how much I will actually walk around Shimokita. We'll see. Maybe once I get there, it will be time to wrap things up. Who knows? It's the journey that's the exciting part, not the destination in many cases. Lee Kremer, you're staying at Park Hyatt in April. Oh yeah? Are you able to enter Japan? I did not know that. But congratulations, that's a nice place. I've never actually stayed there myself. Is this near Hiro? No. I passed Hiro yesterday on my walk. But no, we are heading towards... I don't know which is the nearest station around here. Maybe Shinsen? Or maybe... Let me check. Yeah, I think Shinsen is the nearest station from where I am now. Ah, I see. Assuming your flight goes forward. I see. Flights are probably not the problem, but it's more like if Japan has opened the borders or not, right? April sounds quite optimistic if you ask me, but I really hope that you will be able to come here by then. Can we get a train ride in this live? Probably not. Sorry. I rarely do ride trains during my live streams. For many reasons, but one is that usually the signal can be quite flaky down at the train tracks. Am I at a residential area? Yes. This is a very residential area. As you can see, you don't have to walk very far from the busy streets in order to reach the quiet residential areas. And what is this park? Not sure if I know this park. Where are we? Honestly, don't think I know this park. So let's check it out. Am I? Oh, Nabeshima Shoto Koen. Interesting. Never seen this park before. Nice airplane over there. So the planes we are seeing, they are all like going in for landing at Haneda Airport. So that's why they fly quite low over these parts of Tokyo. Yeah, lots of kids playing around here. But I should actually be heading... oh, looks like I can't get out of the park here. Let me take a look at the map again. I'm lost, yay! Okay. Okie dokie. Let me take a look here. Oh. Okay, it looks like I actually have to head back and exit this park where I came. I'm lost again, yay! I know how many of you love when I get lost, so this will probably be a good stream for you, because the streets I'm walking today are kind of tricky. and there will be plenty of opportunities to get lost. Yeah, lots of kids are out playing now. Probably time for them to go home quite soon though. It's getting quite late. Or more like it's getting dark soon. It's not really late. But yeah, I'm surprised that I found a park in the middle of Shibuya that I have never been to before, despite living in this city for 13 years. 14 years now, actually. I've passed my Tokyo anniversary. I came here in January 2008. So yeah, it's actually 14 years ago now. Yeah, Shoto is a very fancy residential area here in Tokyo. And it's a part of Shibuya-ku. Here's a plot of land for sale. If someone want to look up the price, it would be very interesting to hear. I wonder if $2 million would be enough for that piece of land. So back at the busy street. Okay, this is Yamatadori. Good. That means I am on the right track. Who wants to split the cost of that land with me? Yeah, how about we crowdfund all the viewers, invest their entire life savings together, then maybe we can afford it. I don't know if $2 million. That was just a guess from my end, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than that. Yeah, we're 550 people watching now, so if everybody chips in, I guess we would get like half a day each. I don't know if that's worth it for you. How expensive is Tokyo? It can be very expensive, but it can also be very cheap. There's all sorts of price ranges. I would say the bare minimum to have something that resembles a decent life here would be a monthly budget of about 200,000 yen per month. Maybe if you're really stretching it, you can go as low as 150,000. But yeah, that's at the low end. On the high end, it can be there's no upper limit. Holiday house, yeah, half a day per year. Let me see, actually, I have a real estate app here on my other phone. Yeah, the money, the 2 million I was talking about, that was dollars. That was in dollars. Let me see. We can find a piece of land in Shibuya-ku. So it's me, you know. Oh, it's your birthday. Wow, our birthdays are really close together then. It's my birthday 2 days from now. Happy birthday to us. What's the giant columns? That's I think that's some sort of chimney. There's probably like a tunnel, a road tunnel under this road with another layer of cars driving through. And my guess is that that's a chimney for the fumes, but I'm not sure. So I actually do find some interesting plots of land here. So this over here, this is a piece of land not too far from my current location. 208 square meters, so that's pretty big. But that's 26,000, 10,000 yen. So my brain will explode if I try to convert that. But it's in the ballpark of 2 million yen. 2 million US dollars. Slightly more than 2 million US dollars for a 200 square meter piece of land. But 200 square meters is very big by central Tokyo standards, so for land. Oh wow, thank you, Smee, you know. Happy early birthday, T. Thank you, thank you. Am I approaching 50? Yeah, every year I think I take one step closer to 50. But this time I'll be hitting 40. So I still have a bit to go until my 50s. But yeah, just 2 more days in my 30s. Then, yeah. I prefer not to think about it, to be honest. Here's another piece of land. This is 12 minutes walk from Shibuya station, 138 square meters, and it's this much. So that's closer, like maybe 3.5 million US dollars for 100 something square meters plot of land. So yeah, it's expensive if you want to buy a house within walking distance from Shibuya station. You need a pretty fat wallet for that. Actually, here's a nice little coffee roastery. I've been to this place before. Too bad I already filled up my coffee quota. But maybe, Jeffrey, maybe this place is interesting to put on a map for you. You might want to check it out sometime. Yeah, thank you, Smee, you know, and thank you also to Coyote M to start a real estate fund. Yay! And Melody Mathilde, member for 8 months. Thank you for the long-term support. Thank you. All of you, you are heroes. Yamaguchi-san asks, where am I now? I am on my way to Shimokitazawa. Now I am... Oh, here's also Bondi coffee sandwiches. I don't think I've been here before. Looks nice. There's many nice shops everywhere around here. So Carola Mjömark, investing in real estate through live streams. Right. That is right. That is right. Good Australian themed coffee and food. Oh yeah. So Yamaguchi-san, you're in Hatsudai. Shimokitazawa is near Hatsudai. It is, yeah. Yeah, I've actually lived in Hatsudai. No, I've not. I lived in Hatagaya. So, close to Hatsudai. Yeah, pretty close, pretty close. I would invite you to join the stream, but actually after this stream I'm supposed to meet a friend, so I don't have that much time today. Otherwise it would be nice to see your face again. Maybe some other time. Tokyo Paul, you're here. Thanks for joining. Someone told me this is the first freshness burger. Can someone verify if that's actually true? It looks like it could be. This was like the first store in the freshness burger chain. This building is really cool. It looks like it's like an old cinema or something, but I don't think it is. Okay, not this time, so I'm walking home. Yeah, sorry Yamaguchi-san. Next time it would be great to meet up. Have a beer along some, next to a river again or something. I wonder, what's this street called? Komabadori. I wonder if I can walk this way. No, that would not make sense. Okay, so I will continue. I see there's many different opinions about freshness burger. I am personally quite fond of freshness burger. Like I mentioned earlier, I think they're better than Moss Burger in my opinion. And McDonald's is not even in the same league. think I will approach Shimokitazawa via Higashikitazawa, which is the station nearby. What's the meaning of are? That's kind of the sound you make when you how should I explain? Are. It's like when you get a bit surprised. Ara. I'm confused now. Ara is something I use quite often, I think. Ara. Another coffee shop? No. This is a vintage clothes shop. You never know what you will stumble across around here. It says on the Freshness Burgers website that the beginning is from a small store in Komaba in 1992. So yeah, that's probably right then. Wow, what's this? What kind of alien spaceship or possibly public toilet is this? Wow, really cool. Ever try Magic Spice in Shimo? Yes, I've been there many times. It's nice. It's a long time since my last visit though, but I used to live in Shimokitazawa 8 years ago. Back then I went there every now and then. Ara. Can you hear the 5 o'clock chime? So the question is, where shall I have my beer? Alien spaceship, public toilet, same. Yeah. Like I mentioned in my walk yesterday, like sometimes you come across public toilets with quite striking designs actually. Jeffrey, you just checked, that is indeed the first Freshness Burger location. Let's see. Should I just get a Kombini beer here? And then we can see where I can enjoy it. Have I ever been to Hiroshima? I have, yeah. I've been there a couple of times. It's a really nice city. Would love to go again. Would love to do some streams from there. Let's see. Okay. Should I have the super premium craft beer or should I have the one with the cat? I like this can better, but it's white ale, which I'm not so fond of, so I think I will go for this Oedo. So 追加でお願いします。年齢確認のご協力、身分証明書をご。はい、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。大丈夫です。どうもありがとうございます。Warm beer. No, not warm beer. Of course not warm beer. That's disgusting. This beer is cold. And it's super premium. Super premium beer. That's my kind of beer. I want everything in my life to be super premium. think my child is super premium. Super premium daughter. So Family Mart is like a 7-Eleven. Yeah, pretty much Family Mart, Lawson, 7-Eleven, Mini Stop. They're pretty much the same to me. This looks interesting too. What shop is this? Maybe they're doing like serveware and stuff. Looks like it. Super premium followers, definitely, yes. Of course. Of course, my followers are absolutely super premium. What's this? Tokyo Wasabi. This is a tea shop. Yeah. It smells hojicha. So many coffee shops and tea shops around here. And here's the Komaba Open Laboratory, belonging to the University of Tokyo, which is one of the top universities here. Tea place, yeah, that tea place looked really nice and it smelled amazing too. Really, I'm not really a big tea person, but yeah, that place made me kind of tempted. Which place in Japan you like to live? I've only lived in Tokyo, so I can't really compare, but it would be nice to try. Oh, Black Magic Design. I didn't know that they had a store or an office here. Yeah, I would like to try living in a smaller city in Japan sometime, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. The main campus of University of Tokyo here. No, it's not. The main campus is in an area called Hongo, which is, I guess, it's relatively close to kind of Ueno part of Tokyo. So quite the opposite side of Tokyo compared to where we are right now. Actually, I think I can, if I keep walking this way, I will get to Shimokitazawa. But I think Shimokitazawa should be down this direction. Yeah, kind of like the whole town here. And we shall eventually hit Shimokitazawa. We're not far from Shimokita, actually. I'm surprised over how close it was, or how close it felt today to walk from Shibuya to Shimokitazawa. think like less than 10 minutes left to get to Shimokitazawa. So yeah, very close. And now it's like getting very, very residential again, the streets, as I'm sure you can tell. What do diamonds mean on the road? That's a good question that I do get asked every now and then. I don't see one here, but oh, there's one over there. It means that there's a pedestrian crossing coming up. That's all it means. What is Black Magic Design? It's a company that makes video equipment and also a very popular video editing software called DaVinci Resolve, which is the software I use to edit my videos when I do edit them. 1 hour walk from Shibuya to Shimokitazawa. No, I don't think it took even an hour. 40 minutes, 45 minutes maybe? Jeffrey, I'm with you there. We should not, it's not a competition, tea versus coffee. They're both nice drinks, I would say. Yeah, some of you should be quite happy with this time for a stream, right? I rarely do like evening streams these days because of my schedule, but I thought today I would try, and I'm glad I did. So now we're in this slightly awkward time of the day when it's a little bit, still a bit too bright to get the nice night lights, but too dark to get the daylight. Not the ideal time, especially not for photo shoots, but it will be dark enough soon. So at least we're in Kitazawa now. Kitazawa Ichome. So we should, I wonder if this is the way towards Shimokitazawa. I think it might be. And I'm still walking around with this premium, super premium craft beer in my hand. I really need a place to sit down and enjoy it. I wonder if there's some sad little park coming up sometime soon. That would be great. Let me take a look at the map and see if there's actually some park nearby. What? According to Google Maps, there's supposed to be a park just around the corner from here, actually. Let's see. Oh, Lemmy is in Odaiba, really? Huh. That's funny. Oh, okay, there is a small park here, but And I actually... Is there anywhere to sit? Doesn't look like it. No benches in this park. It's my birthday, the 18th. Yes, it is. And no, I don't really have any plans. I think my wife has something cooking. Some small little staycation somewhere in Tokyo. But that's about it, yeah. I think I can cross and walk down this way. And we should find another little park. Is it illegal to walk with an open beer? No, it's not. Japan is not strict at all when it comes to alcohol. Which, as someone who does enjoy having a beer every now and then, I find that quite nice. Okay, yeah, it's a sad park, but again, one that seems to lack a place to sit other than here, next to this broken cone. So I guess I will have to sit here next to the broken cone and enjoy my little beer before I go down to the main streets in Shimokitazawa. Just give me 5 minutes to rest my old legs and enjoy this beer here. Can I do that? You can look at this bike in the meantime. Yeah, signal is not doing terribly well around here, I see. Fortunately, I have to put the camera down on the ground. I'm not sure. Are you able to hear me if I leave the camera like that? Can you still hear me well? Kanpai! So let's see if we lose another 100 viewers today during my beer break. That's how many we lost yesterday. Good, thank you. Good to hear that you're here with me still and that you can hear me well. I bet it's warm now. Oh, the beer is still cold and nice. Let's see, what are you saying? Wondering if you still convert yen into Swedish kronor. No, not you mean like in my mind or like in my head when I think about how much various things cost? No, I do not convert them in my head. Quite the other way around, actually. I think of everything in yen these days. Beer percentage, that is indeed an important question. It's only 4.5% this one, so not strong, but it's good. It's very tasty. I'll stay as long as I can stay awake. Yeah, sorry, this part might be a bit boring, so you might fall asleep. But just a few minutes, then I will be be going again. I'm having to move my trip to Japan from end of March to May. Wow, I'm actually surprised over how optimistic many of you seem to be about the border situation. I hope you will be able to come, of course, but personally I doubt that any tourism will be possible this year. But I hope I hope I will be proven wrong. How's the beer? Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's tasty. Even though alcohol percentage is quite low, but I do think this one tastes better than the one I had yesterday. If the bike in front of me is a common model, I have no idea. I know nothing about bikes. No idea if it's common or not. We have to have hope. Yeah. I guess it's just me who's being very pessimistic and grumpy about this situation, but anyway, let me check them up. So, I just need to walk. Oh, wait. Actually, looks like there's a more proper park just a few meters down here. Let's see if there's a bench there. Or wait, maybe I'm not walking the right direction now. These streets are truly like a maze. If you're not familiar with the area, you can get lost so easily here. But no, I think, interesting. Google is lying to me. Google says that there's supposed to be a park here, but there's obviously no other park here. Oh well, I'm almost done with the beer anyway, so let me just continue walking towards Shimokitazawa. And I think this is Magic Spice, isn't it? The restaurant someone mentioned before. I think it's this one. Yep, Magic Spice. Good curry restaurant if you ever find yourself in the neighborhood. Could sit here, but yeah, I'm pretty much done with my beer, so it's okay. Here's this little drinking alley place. I don't know if I've ever been inside here actually. Oh, there's not much. It's very short, and most shops looks closed as well. Too bad. Oh. Do you have any favorite spots in Shimokitazawa from your time living there? I don't know. It has changed so much since then. But I used to go to a place over here called Imanari, which is this super cheap izakaya. Used to go there quite often back in the days. And I still go occasionally. It's actually nothing special except the fact that it's very cheap. But that's a pretty solid argument, I guess. So here's this newly developed area where I passed so many times during the daytime, but I don't know if I've been here at night anytime recently. Let me think where I should go. Okay, I just finished my beer. So that's some sort of achievement, I guess. Let's walk in here. Yeah, it's nice with the nice night lights. Totally agree. And yeah, feels like it's been a while since I last came here at night. I think I need to snap some photos. Maybe head down towards the station area. Was beer pond espresso a coffee shop when I lived here? Yes, I think maybe it opened when I was living here, or no, maybe it opened a little bit earlier. But yeah, it's been around for quite some time now. Yay! I managed to throw away my empty can as well. Perfect. Another place I used to go a lot when I was living here was the Shisha Bar. There's one here downstairs, but I didn't used to go to that one very often. But there's another one on one of the main shopping streets, which I went to quite often. I guess I should walk that newly developed street as well, just to kind of capture it at night. But yeah, this is Ichibangai, like one of the main Shotengai here. There's lots of good shops on here too. Found a bin in Tokyo. No, I found one of these recycling, like for cans only, and those are actually not so difficult to find. You usually find them near vending machines. So getting rid of bins or like empty cans is not so difficult in Tokyo, but other trash is much more difficult. Nice. They're selling records here. Huh. Or no, it's magazine clippings. Signal seems surprisingly weak around here. I think last time I came here, not all the shops were open actually, but now it looks like they are, and there's actually here in the middle too, there's some shops. Oh, quite neat. Nice. This place was not finished last time I came here. Interesting to see what it's like now. I will tweet some of my photos, by the way. So if you're not yet following me on Twitter, you might be interested in doing so. Then you get to see all the photos I'm posting. I must say I'm quite pleased with this. These used to be the old train tracks. Then they buried the train line underground and built this instead. And yeah, I think that was maybe the right thing. Wouldn't it be great if we bumped into like coffee person in one of these vans? I don't think we will though, unfortunately. This area is pretty, right? I think so too. But it ends just another block down this way. I think here's a coffee shop that I've been to a couple of times during my streams. Where in Tokyo is this? This is an area called Shimokitazawa. I just walked from Shibuya station, about 45 minutes to walk from Shibuya, or you can take a train for like 5 minutes from Shibuya if you want to get here. So yeah, here's the coffee shop that I've had. Oh, it's Sidewalk Coffee. I didn't know that, but that's the same one that I've actually been to in Nakameguro a couple of times. Interesting. Anyway, I will head down to the busy streets again. We're all confused. Charming place with pleasant aesthetics. Yeah, I think so. Wow, look at this. There's actually something going on top here. Oh wait, there's a nice bakery called Universally Bakes Nichome here. Maybe, I think that's what it says on this sign. Oh. Yeah, this is really nice. I really like this night scenery here. Yeah, I really wouldn't mind moving back to Shimokitazawa one day. This is a nice part of town. Do you like the pastry more in Sweden or Japan? Good question. I like both. Yeah, they're good in different ways. Swedish ones are kind of relatively simple but tasty. The Japanese pastries are often much more beautiful, especially things like fruit cakes and stuff like that. But yeah, I can't really say that I prefer one over the other. So I think I will wrap things up in about 15 minutes when we're at the 2-hour mark. I think that's a good length for today's stream. Then I will meet my friend here for dinner. It's funny, it's actually the reason why I did decide to walk here was because I think it was Jeffrey who suggested it, right? But just as you suggested it, my friend also messaged me and asked if I wanted to meet up here for dinner tonight. He lives around here, so yeah, I killed so many birds with that one stone by coming here, so that's pretty great. And I hope that you enjoyed the walk as well. I'm not gonna end it right now, another 10 minutes or so. But yeah. Like so many of these shops around here, I think many of them. So let's head down this way towards the station. Nice little walk, thanks. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for watching and for joining me, for making me company on this Sunday evening. Something else I should tell you. I am starting a new train line walk probably next week. I think on Wednesday I'll start another train line series, and I will try to remember to put a poll on my Patreon page where my Patreon supporters can vote for which line I should walk. So it's perks like that that might make it worth joining me on Patreon. You also get access to my Patreon only streams, which I do intend to do one of those quite soon too, probably within the coming week, because I do have some things I want to share with you. The link to the Patreon page is in the video description, and of course by joining me there you will be playing a big role in supporting my channel and enabling more streams to everybody. I might do a little stream tomorrow, not sure, but maybe. This place has been around for a long time though, this little snack shop. It's been around since my days. And I'm glad to see that it still seems to be doing well. Kind of nice among all the hipster shops We find a good old Japanese shop selling rice crackers as well. Senbei. Oh, here you can see some rents. Some are ridiculously expensive, but that's because there are shops. So renting a shop around here seems to cost around 500,000 yen per month. Small apartments can be had for as little as 67,000 yen per month. Still, not so expensive. Oh, it's really vibrant and lively tonight. It's good to see. Unless you are very concerned about the spread of that virus, then I guess it's not good to see that it's so lively and vibrant and so many people out and about on the street. But if we pretend that there's no pandemic going on, I think it's quite nice to see all this street life. So here's the station. That's the Inokashira line, the one that runs between Shibuya and Kichiyoji. Then there's also the Odakyu line, but that's the one that was buried underground here about 10 years ago or so now. So that station is here. But yeah, I do hope that you enjoyed tonight's adventure and that you will join me soon again. But this is where I will leave you tonight. But yeah, that will be it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, see you. Bye bye. Heido. Good night. Oyasumi. Mata ne. Bis es. Auf Wiedersehen.